I miss Catelyn, my mum. I really miss her. She was such a great character, and she was both loved and hated by some of the fans. So I just think she was great. She was perfect. She wasn't the good guy, but she wasn't the bad guy either. She was a woman with her own faults, but she was wonderful and beautifully played by Michelle Fairley. And I would give anything to have her back. So
Charles Dance. I mean, not Charles Dance. Tywin Lannister. Tywin Lannister, without a doubt. I mean, that scene where he's skinning the deer, isn't it the second series, I think, or was it the first series? I can't remember. But that scene where he's skinning that deer is just incredible. And so I guess I do miss his character quite a bit. I'm trying to think. I mean, Ned Stark. Come on, how can you not miss Ned Stark? But, you know, there's always just new characters being brought in, and that, for me, makes me feel like a fan, you know. I definitely have my own image of how I picture these characters, and then when the actor walks into the room, I'm like, oh, God, that works so much better than what I thought. It's great, and it's one of the most exciting parts for me is each year seeing what new actors they're going to bring in for what roles. I feel like I really miss Pedro Pascal's character, because he was just this like sexy prince, and he is definitely kind to the eye, is our Pedro. So I wouldn't mind him being back dancing around with a spear any day. That would be great.
I still really miss Robb Stark very much. I think that he was in many ways the male character in the show that I think probably had the most public support, just because he's fighting for his family, and he's fighting to avenge some of the wrongdoing, and he wants to get his family back, and against all odds, and he like Sam just wants to have a relationship. He doesn't want to be dictated to. He doesn't want to fit into that political system. He just wants to be with the woman he loves. And I think when you see characters, especially in a fantasy series, who've got such modest desires as that, and people who want to fly in the face of the status quo and just be true to themselves, I think people establish a real connection with characters like that.
Tywin.
Oh yeah.
I miss Charles Dance.
And I miss what's his name?
What? I missed what's his name?
Sorry, no,
yeah, you see
Scary
that?
Kid.
Scary Kid.
Oh God, the little boy, the king.
Joffrey.
I miss Joffrey.
I'll never forget what's his name.
Sorry, I'm not tired.